Okie dokie. So let's get to second question real quick.
Yep.
So I asked you about how you decided to go study abroad in high school, right?
Mhm.
So what it's like? How was it like to study at a Canadian high school? Let's talk about that. How was it compared to like a Japanese junior high?
Okay, I think there's so many things I could talk about it, but first of all, it was really tough.
Tough?
Yeah, definitely tough.
Hmm.
Because well, things is different too, but also the language, like I had no English skill until I come here, even though I studied a lot in Japan. But it was not enough because like I didn't have speaking practice much in Japan.
Right.
So that was pretty hard. But like I came here all by myself, so I didn't have anyone that I could ask. So I had to try to understand everything and try to adapt the system, which I have no idea. That was pretty tough, I think. And also the environment is different. So definitely, I think most of the international students feel this, but it's really hard to, I don't know, the things that you did naturally is not going to work in the different country because everything is different.
True.
Yeah, so even though you try to make friends or something, that happens naturally when you're in Japan. But like when you come to here, and then it doesn't happen naturally because you have to go talk to them. That's probably what everyone does naturally, but it's going to be something that you have to try, not the things that you naturally.
Right. So you kind of need to go out of your way to make friends, talk to them. And in the whole thing, like interaction, communication could be different, right?
Yeah.
So okay. So first year, when did you think you started getting a hang of English? Like, was it like 3 months into it or 6 months into it that you started feeling comfortable about speaking English, understanding, listening English, and then being able to catch up with like classes? When did it happen?
I would say, well, second year or last year.
Oh, really?
Probably in high school. Yeah, not in the first year for sure.
So first year. So how did you do classes? Like, I know you went to like the foundation kind of class, like school. Yeah. But how did you like get by? Because you were taking classes, no? In high school.
Yes, I was.
So how are you doing that?
I would say I barely survived. I was totally okay with the math and science and stuff because like you don't really have to understand English. You just have to do the math. So numbers the same, and change. Yeah, so I was doing fine with the math, but the big problem was English because English is not the same class as like in Japan. So definitely what you do is almost like you have to write a poem, like you have to write a lot of essays about like difficult topics such as like racism or something like that. And you have to read a lot of classic books too.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare, right?
Yeah, and which is also tough for Canadian students, even though they're not native speakers.
Right.
Yeah. So it was pretty tough, but well, still the teacher is a little bit tolerant about like my skills, English skills, because like they know that I'm an international student, so they don't come that hard on me, but still it was pretty tough. I had one story that I had one teacher who said to me that my English was almost like a 5 years old speaking.
Yeah.
That was pretty shocking.
Well, you can't help when you just came from Japan, right?
No. But probably that teacher expected me to study English more before I came here.